Okay guys, so there is a bit of a breaking story where up to 10 people have been crushed to death as a 950-ton pedestrian bridge has collapsed on top of cars and pedestrians on Florida college campus. Now this was just 5 days after it was installed, or quote, built, as I like to say. So we'll go through, we'll obviously talk about the article, and then we'll do a wrap up and I'll let you know what I think happened. So let's just jump straight into it. Up to 10 people have been killed when newly installed pedestrian bridge spanning several lanes of traffic collapsed at Florida's International University on Thursday. US Senate Bill Nielsen from Florida told local TV station CBS Miami that between 6 to 10 people died. I imagine it's probably going to get a lot worse than that. I imagine a lot of people are critically injured and stuff, but let's keep going. The 170-foot instant bridge, hailed as a feat of engineering and safety, probably going to live up to regret those words, was installed Saturday morning but was not due to open to the public until 2019. Yeah, anyway. At least 6 injured people were taken away from the scene. 8 vehicles are trapped in the bridge wreckage. Miami-Dade County Mayor Carlos Jimenez, I might be mispronouncing, said the interview with CBS Miami. One person was suffering from cardiac arrest, Gomez said, probably from having a heart attack from a bridge falling on them, just saying. Television images captured from helicopters show numerous cars crushed beneath the weight of the bridge. Images also show a number of emergency workers crawling along the rubble in an attempt to spot survivors. And there's the video there. There's some of the footage. Wow, it's bad. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. So you can see it looks, yeah. Complete, yeah. Anyway. It was built to provide pedestrian access from FIU's main campus to an area that housed a number of student residences. 2 workers were replacing something on the side of the bridge when it collapsed, according to CBS Miami. The 950-ton span, which was built over Tasami Trail at a cost of $14 million, was not yet open to pedestrians. It was scheduled to open something early next year. That's how they built it. Okay, cool. And more pictures, more pictures, more pictures, and more pictures. Look, guys, obviously there's a link, so go check it out. I don't want to get too graphic with the images, though. Tasami Trail is considered a busy roadway. Then the bridge was built in order to accommodate students who were fearful of crossing the highway. Probably would have had better luck crossing the highway. Last summer, an FIU student was killed after he hit by a car while crossing the highway, according to Miami Herald. The tragedy amplified students' demands for the bridge's prompt completion. Miami-Dade County Emergency Management confirmed the collapse and they urged the public to avoid the area near the South 8th Street and the 109th Avenue. We thought something fell, Demi Reed, who witnessed the collapse, told CBS Miami. Well, yeah, the bridge fell, that's what happened. But when we saw the bridge collapse, it was surreal at that moment. It was very scary. Yeah, I can imagine. Me and my boyfriend had just been driving under the bridge, witness Isabel Castaldo told CBSN. We actually commented on how new it was. We had heard a large bang. At first we thought it had hit something, and then we looked around and realized the bridge had collapsed. When we looked around, we saw it was much, much worse. Lionel Collins, another witness, said he was pretty shaken after he rescued a number of people from their cars. He's quite a hero, actually. Give him a medal. After the whole thing broke, I was freaking out, Collins told CNN. I got out of my car, me and a few others people were sprinting over there. We started helping people whose cars were at least half crushed and whoever was easily saved. Yet definitely give the guy a medal. But we couldn't really go under any of the rubble because at the time the bridge, the other half of the bridge, is still kind of leaning upward right now. One girl, her car was literally squished by the bridge from the back, one witness said. She was also able to get out. We're trying to help her. It was very traumatic. The FIU released a statement on Thursday saying, "We are shaken and saddened by the tragic events unfolding at the FIU Sweetwater Pedestrian Bridge." That's your standard PR response. I swear they must have it scripted. "At this time, we're still involved in the rescue efforts and gathering information. The bridge and its support towers took months to construct, according to the Miami Herald. The main body of the span was assembled alongside the Tasami Trail, with support towers built at each end. In the early hours of Saturday morning, the bridge was then lifted by special gravity cranes and lowered into place. The portion of the roadway underneath the bridge was closed for the weekend. It reopened early Monday morning. A Colorado-based engineering firm, BDI, deleted a tweet on Monday that said it was thrilled to have provided structural monitoring during the spectacular bridge move." Why would they delete a tweet almost 5 days or so, 4 days before it collapsed? That I would want to know. I would want to know why they deleted that tweet, because that seems like they knew there was a problem. The bridge was built at a cost of $14 million and was funded by the federal government, was touted by the school as an achievement when it was completed last Saturday. Planners had envisioned the bridge as a new complex which would provide new sidewalks, a plaza, beach benches, tables, shade, and Wi-Fi. Good luck with that. It doesn't do anything much like that. Good luck with that. Really doesn't do any of that now, does it? The bridge was touted as a part of the overall efforts to revitalize Sweetwater, a city in Dade County. Private developers were also planning to build an apartment tower to cater to the FIU students, according to the Herald. FIU is about building bridges and student safety. Oh, that's a bad punchline. FIU President Mark Rosenberg said on Saturday, "This project accomplishes our mission beautifully. We are filled with pride and satisfaction at seeing this engineering feat come to life and connect our campus to the surrounding community where thousands of our students live." The school and the company which built the bridge boasted of the speed of its construction, which was aimed at reducing the traffic burden on the busy thoroughfare, according to Miami New Times. The bridge planning was done at FIU's very own Accelerated Bridge Construction University Transportation Center. This accelerated bridge construction technique reduced potential risks to workers, commuters and pedestrians and prevented traffic tie-ups in the area, FIU wrote in a press release from 5 days ago. ABC is delivering solution methods of building and repairing bridges with the capability to reduce the interruption to traffic and increase safety, the center writes on its website. FIGG Bridge Engineers, the Tallahassee-based company that designed the project, said the bridge was not expected to be open to foot traffic until sometime next year. Why was it going to take so long? "We were stunned by today's tragic collapse of the pedestrian bridge that was under construction over Southwest 8th Street in Miami," FIGG Bridge Engineers said in a statement. "Our deepest sympathies with all those affected by this accident. We will fully cooperate with every appropriate authority," that's interesting, "in reviewing what happened and why." Why only the appropriate authorities? It should be just authorities. But anyway. "In our 40-year history, nothing like this has ever happened before. Our entire team mourns the loss of life and injuries associated with this devastating tragedy, and our prayers go out to all involved." FIGG's partner in the project, Millen Construction, also released a statement on Thursday. "Our families of thoughts and prayers go out to everybody affected by this terrible tragedy," Milia said in a statement. The new University City Bridge, which was under construction, experienced a catastrophic collapse, causing injuries and loss of life. "MCM is family business and we're all devastated and doing everything we can to assist." We will conduct a full investigation to determine exactly what went wrong, and we will cooperate with investigators on scene in every way. Mulliner won the bid to build the bridge, beating out 3 other companies according to Miami New Times. Both FIGG and Mulliner have been accused in years past of unsafe practices. Now we're starting to get to the good part, aren't we? On March 5th, Mulliner was sued by a TSA employee at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport who claims that the pedestrian bridge built by the firm collapsed under his weight, sending him falling to the ground. Starting to see a bit of a pattern here, aren't we? On June 2012, a bridge built by FIGG in Virginia fell apart during construction, injuring 4 workers according to the Virginia pilot. FIU has deleted statements on social media and press releases from early this week touting the construction of the bridge. This bridge is the result of a great support from our congressional delegation and the U.S. Department of Transportation, FIU Senior Vice President and CFO Kenneth Justiner announced over the weekend. This bridge has already been a catalyst for significant economic development in the city of Sweetwater. FIU and surrounding communities will benefit from this project for generations to come. That might have been overstating it. Okay, so what's the takeaway from all this? To be honest, we'll obviously have to wait for the investigation, but I imagine you'll find it's going to be a mixture of bad business practices, trying to save money, cutting corners, cheap materials, unskilled labour, probably illegal immigrants using or in the workforce. Just a real bad combination of a series of factors that will be obviously related to the business practices. And considering the fact they've had previous bridges collapse, both of them, then yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to be what it is. I would love for, obviously in future, if there's some sort of record that the government can go through and check against companies' names, and you know, like keep a log of all the buildings that people do, and if there was good, bad, if there was any problems, how they held up. You know, obviously keep an audit of that sort of stuff. That would be nice, I suppose. Maybe if companies get these sort of things collapsing, they lose contracts in the future. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I know I hate big government and everything like that, but this is one area where they do need, obviously, some sort of record of previous buildings, how it fared, how it went, you know, did anything collapse, all that sort of details. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Why do you think this bridge collapsed? Do you think it was cheap materials? Do you think it was bad business practices? Do you think it was the fact that they used unskilled labor? Do you think it was cheap materials? Let me know why and what your thoughts are, and we'll have a conversation about it. Apart from that, if this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.